For the club from East Berlin, it's a Champions League debut that is both daunting and inspiring in equal measure. National team plans. Here's Becker playing the ball in, and the shot smothered by Rudiger. Bundesliga 2 a couple of years ago, but first attack for Real Madrid and a first effort on goal from Lucas Vazquez. Keeper stays on his line, and the header from Joselu, not far wide. Far side, away from Leite. Promising block made by Runo. And here come Real Madrid again. It's a sensational shot from Rodrigo. As it nicely done. Camavinga swept towards the goal by Joselu and cleared away. And Real Madrid, Rodrigo looks to find an opening. Joselu with the header, and they hit the frame of the goal for the. Here's Diaz once more, little flick in, and Rodrigo just couldn't quite get enough power behind that.
Yeah, it's just back.
Creating a better angle. Valverde with a chance to shoot. It's blocked. It's in. Bellingham's there. Deep in added time. And his fairy tale start at the Bernabeu continues. On his first appearance for the.
And then one last check on the teams. But here's Bellingham. He won't hang about. And Real in, and what a good save it is from Meret. It was made pretty easy for him, using Nathan as a shield here. Now he gets in front, and it was the Brazilian Nathan who jumped, and it's off the bar, and now it's in. Napoli lead. Østergaard got up to Juventus 4-1 in the Cardiff final. That's cut out by Bellingham. Bellingham has help here from Vinicius Junior. He didn't need any help. Didn't have much to aim for. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's effort, did that take a little deflection? It's out. Bellingham. Drifting away from those in pursuit and getting through. He's done it again. The boy wonder. Østergaard doesn't know which way he's going. Oh, Vinicius Junior just got it off the wrong bit of his Bernardo. Little nick off Camavinga. Osimhen! Straight at Kepa, who did what he had to do. Oh, little gaps appeared for him. And here's Osimhen. Nacho went with him. It's going to... Here we go.
Oh, my word.
Wow. Peter Zielinski. Post and in. He brings up a half-century of goals for Napoli, and he makes and wind up that right foot again. There's Zielinski, straight down the middle. That's Carvajal, Vinicius Junior, and it's wide from Bellingham after the first shot was beaten clear. It's into his zone, but Østergaard was there. That's Valverde. Oh my word! Valverde has given Real Madrid bolt from the blue. Here's what has won it for Real Madrid.
That you can now post in Real Madrid. The Portuguese side that have goals in the Champions League and seen that they thrive when there's open space, as does this man. Lovely ball in, Rodrigo finishes it off. It only takes a moment for Real Madrid. Once again with the Brazilian who has a go, beaten away by Mateus. Fran Garcia. Lovely control by Bellingham, and a ferocious effort too that's tipped away by Mateus. Camavinga, lovely touch to settle himself. And that was hit hard. On the edge of the area calling for it. It's back to the Englishman, and it's him doing exactly what he does best this season. They may well be slightly relying on Jude Bellingham, but he is living up to the expectation. Mendes trying to kickstart the fight back. That's a lovely ball in and brilliantly finished by Alvaro Dallo. Well, you said that Madrid can't be complacent. You can never be. Rudiger with the header. Straight into the hands of Madrid.
Back, Bruma again. Oh, and then Lucas Vazquez has conceded a penalty to score in the Bernabeu and give his side the lead. Oh, and Lunin has denied him. And then the cross is too strong. That was a dreadful ball by Niakate. And he might not get away with it, he doesn't. But it won't count. Brahim Diaz doesn't know that yet. He thinks he's scored on his return to the start. Rodrigo is looking for some support, and he's got it. And this time it does count through Brahim Diaz. Doesn't get too many opportunities to start for Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior will get to that. Brahim Diaz. And have a second go. Font with the block. Rodrigo's effort. It's able to gather before Vinicius Junior can get there. Burning, Lucas Vazquez. Vinicius Junior. Brilliant. Fantastic Real Madrid goal. Wonderfully crafted and finished off by Vinicius Junior, who has his second Champions League goal of this campaign. Wants it back, Rodrigo. He's got the opportunity. Oh, what a finish. Just as he did in Portugal, he scores against
Vinicius Junior there.
Here's Rodrigo onto the left and into the side netting.
Yeah, and if you're critical of him.
And the 14 times winners are cruising through to the knockout stages. They have beaten.
Said before, earlier on tonight, Real Madrid have been hard hit by injuries because wide opening here by Napoli. That's a good ball round to the far post. They could score here. Did keep it out, or did Simeone nudge it over the line? Goal given. Napoli lead. Who got the final touch? We'll wait and see. Back into it here, Brahim Diaz with the run. Oh, what an equaliser! Rodrigo coming off the line. What a belter that is! 1-1, and what a start we've had.
Wow. Anything you can do, we can.
2 years. Oh, it's a lovely ball in, and it's a brilliant goal. And the wonderful story of Jude Bellingham continues.
I mean, that's where he's playing. The top of that diamond, close to the bottom of the diamond. It allows him to do this.
And the attack here, and Simeone with a shot on the spin. Pushed away his right-hand side, just delayed the pass fractionally. Brahim Diaz sets his sights now. Just he has, here's Di Lorenzo with the ball in, and there's Anguissa, and he gets a second chance to have a go. Goal, he smacked it in! Andre Frank-Zambo Anguissa. 2-2. Yeah. Bellingham to Mendy. What's a lovely ball in, and missed out at the far post by Hosh. Real Madrid had another one here. Rodrigo with the run, it's come away off the goalkeeper. Hosselu. And Carvajal. Bellingham, what a piece of control that is. Tried to steer it beyond the goalkeeper. Hosselu. Oh, he's missed another.
Unfortunately, this is what people have been saying about Hosselu.
Turned by Nico Paz. He's gone for it. And he's got it! What a moment for the 19-year-old. First senior goal. His way through. Hosselu. Yeah. And Napoli aren't in a hurry to get men back. Bellingham to the far post. Should be, must be, and is. And finally, look at the relief on Hosselu's face.
Almost saying sorry with his hands in a prayer mode. You see, in Dortmund, but he's taken to it really comfortable. I think he can virtually say that now, can't he, Carlo? What's officially?
Might be an early chance for Union, there really is now, and Kepa has to make a save 50 seconds in. Nice little lift through to Bellingham. Bellingham's touch is sublime, and that's a good save. Frederic Renaud for the first time again, and he's given it away. Straight to Hosselu. Hosselu misses. Played in and behind for another corner. In fact, a penalty's been given. Hosselu's had a go. So it's down to the grand old man of the team. And Modric misses as well. 3 penalties for Real Madrid this season. 3 saves by opposition keepers. It's Frederick. Now Union are in at the other end. Oh, incredible! They've taken the lead, and it's Kevin Volland again. What an incredible warm. We got to the game. Good chance here. Oh, Runner's made an incredible save. Rodrigo.
How has he not scored? He headed it.
Rodrigo round the outside. And it's in this time. Osalu's headed home, but has the whistle gone? No, the referee's wagging his finger at the Union players. He thinks that's good enough. It's Fran Garcia. Rodrigo wants it. Lucas Vazquez further over. And in between is Osalu, who's got another. And Real Madrid are on course for 6 out of 6 in the group. Raiduni. Kral has a go! What a crisp strike from Alex Kral. And Union aren't done yet. Beaten. Dani Ceballos. He's got it through the gap. And Real Madrid lead again. Dani Ceballos, the latest. Real. Teeing up somebody else. It's Roussillon. Well held, Kepa. Out. Not a bad match either.
Away ties that can, and as we know, do turn in dramatic. It's taken by Lunin, and then the first shot, there's a chance, and it's in, and the flag has now gone up. Play through here to Dani Olmo, and then on to Sesko, and they're in again, and this time Lunin makes the save. And they're looking really good. And then whipped back in by Toni Kroos and straight at the goalkeeper. He'd love to get a goal back in Germany. Lovely turn on that side by Brahim Diaz. A decent run as well here from Diaz. Oh, that's outstanding! Well, he's playing in place of Jude Bellingham tonight, and you have to say Bellingham wouldn't have done that any better than... Hendricks finds a lovely ball here to Olmo! Straight to the keeper, and then Sesko denied by Lunin. The side. Vinicius Junior skins Klosterman, hits the post. Diaz on the follow-up, can't get the shot away. Vital defending in there by the Leipzig. Changes are imminent for Leipzig. Olmo, right along the ground, good save Lunin. Didn't here in the first leg. Full time in Eastern Germany. Brahim Diaz.
I hope to make it a happy birthday. Of course, Leipzig here. Flag has stayed down for the moment. Can he finish? It's a good save by Lunin. Here for Openda. Real Madrid are looking stretched. It's a great chance, and it's been put wide. They've got to start taking these chances because they're really creating plenty of them. Here for Raum. Simons will bend one. Punched away by Lunin. Aidara. Bellingham! And Kroos will bend one! A good save by Gulacsi.
Yeah, referees give a foul at him on the edge of the box.
To the right, still Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior! It's a fantastic goal! There's the quality that had been lacking so far tonight. Bellingham and Vinicius Junior combine, and Raum with the cross this time. It's a good delivery, and they're on terms on the night. It's Willi Orban, and they've hit back so quickly here, Leipzig, and the deficit is again. He's got options in the middle as well, and Raum on the outside. It was in towards Poulsen, and it came off Lunin for his header. And it's off the top of the bar from Dani Olmo. How close was that?
The collective sigh of relief around the Bernabeu.
Full time then on the night. Real Madrid 1, Leipzig 1. Real Madrid club football, the one they want more than any other. Real Madrid. Sent in there by Bernardo Silva. And what a start this is for Manchester City. It is the perfect start. Inside 2 minutes. The Bernabeu is silenced. Questions up. Numbers forward again here. Gvardiol, and he's found Haaland. The angle was working against him. Given away to Grealish. Haaland again. Play here by Los Blancos. It's Camavinga who was urged to shoot. It's deflected it in. Real Madrid on terms. Ortega deceived by a significant deflection there. What a beautifully weighted pass. And Rodrigo. It's in! It's crept in! And how quickly this has turned around. Wonderful ball by Vinicius. It could not have been better weighted. And Rodrigo did the rest. Rodrigo arriving in the box. Valverde had a go himself.
Yeah, good run by Vinicius.
Ruben Dias. And Rodrigo's there again. Nice move.
It's a great move.
And working his way to the edge of the box. It's still Vinicius. Good run. But straight at Ortega. This comes straight back to Bellingham here. Thought he might hit it early. Does hit it now and drags it wide. Great position too, looking to drive at them. That seemed to swerve a little bit, pushed away by Stones, works it to Foden, created the opening, brilliant! Oh, what a star this boy is! Guardiola needed him to come to the fore, and he has big time, star quality from Phil Foden. Yeah, room for the cross. Shots on again, brilliant again! Oh, that's a stunner! And Guardiola's side have turned it around here, and what an unlikely goal scorer! It's Joško Gvardiol with a stunning strike.
He wouldn't have said that, to be very honest.
Vinicius. Oh, that's a good ball, a fantastic volley! Oh, that's wonderful from Valverde. And this game could be anything. It's incredible. It's all square. And Real Madrid have hit back. Sumptuous strike by Valverde.
Out of nothing, wasn't it? Bob, as I said before, it's a pity that one of them are going to have to go out in 6 days' time.
A lot.
It's a nice layoff to Kevin De Bruyne, right the way through. Held on. Camavinga lines it up and hits it. That was just dipping before from Valverde. Now Vinicius Junior. He can roll it square, and that's a brilliant save, but it's in. Second time around from Rodrigo. The initial save from Edison, outstanding. The City players were looking across at the assistant, hoping for a flag. But Rodrigo strikes. Real Madrid draw first blood in Manchester, and they now get their noses. Support here from Bernardo Silva. Whips in towards Haaland, who can't keep the header down. But just like that, Manchester City show what they can do when they start to get the ball flowing around. Behind him, waiting for the tap-in. Haaland might get onto this. It's the woodwork, and it's wide of Bernardo Silva. And how did that not go in for Manchester City? It's not a bad one. He got there this time. It comes down to Grealish. That's a good save. And he can't have seen that till late with the number of bodies. Plays it through now for Haaland, and Nacho with the defending to do, and Nacho did remarkably well. The angle, whips it in with pace, and then side-footed towards goal by Foden. And changes the angle, Lunin saves it, and then gets on the ball before Foden can put it in. Yeah. Let's slide the cross in, Rudiger, here's the chance, there's the equaliser! Kevin De Bruyne! It's a huge champion. Misses out Rodri. Here's De Bruyne. Left foot for De Bruyne. So close. Referees give a goal kick. Pulled back in by Akanji. De Bruyne. I can't believe he didn't score. And nor can he. What a chance.
This is what you want.
Bayern Munich waiting for the winners. And Alvarez is clinical. Perfect start for the European champions. Here comes Modric, and Edison saves it! the first. Players wait. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a terrible penalty. Straight at the goalkeeper who never moved. It was like chipping practice. Scores clinically. Really good penalty. Calm as you like. Rolled it into the Lunin. He saved it! Kovacic's denied. Strides up and scores into the corner. Really good penalty, hardly a flicker of emotion. And just like that, Real Madrid, the Manchester City. Foden steps up and scores. Emphatically smashed into the back of the Real Madrid. So much tension inside the Etihad. Ederson waits. Here comes Nacho, scores. And that keeper versus goalkeeper. Ederson scores brilliantly. That's an outstanding penalty from the Manchester City are out. Ancelotti looks on. And he scores! Rudiger scores for Real Madrid. They've won the penalty shootout. Manchester City are out of the Champions League. And Real Madrid, who always seem to find a way in this competition. A full tribute to the great Franz Beckenbauer. We're in the presence of Europe. Introductions are needed out there. And here they come for the first time, and that's a big save from Lunin to deny Leroy Sané. A player who's not scored for quite some. Harry Kane. First little half chance for the England captain. Sané running in again. And the angle this time was tight. And he blazes the shot up. Bellingham challenged by Musiala. Kane's gone for goal from a mile away. And it didn't quite come. It's nice. Lovely ball by Kroos. Vinicius Junior running through and scoring. And it's the 14 times European champions who strike first in the semi-final. And the man who won the trophy for them back in 20... It's Harry Kane! Oh, that whistles past. Yeah, it's up against Eric Dyer. Here's Toni Kroos! Saved by Neuer.
Good save.
Plenty of power and pace on the shot.
Also got a deflection off.
Just got great pace too, and burst. Sané running in, shooting! Oh, brilliant! Well, he hasn't scored a goal of any description. Oh, down he goes, penalty, it is! Jamal Musiala jumps up to celebrate, Clement Turpin. Here comes the England captain with a stutter step, and the clinical penalty. And Bayern Munich get themselves in front in the semi-final.
Kimmich que golpea hacia el punto de penalti, se eleva otra vez Dyer y debajo de... Es para la espalda, ahí va Vinicius, se queda solo, Vinicius Neuer. Kim Min-jae ni le ha visto, otra vez de nuevo. Frontal del área, se mete dentro, ¡qué balón acaba de poner para Rodrigo! ¡Penalti! Lo que acaba de hacer Vinicius es un poema espectacular. Ya son casi 83, arranca Vinicius, se lateraliza, va a golpear, ¡gol! Del equipo de Oza, que le pide la camiseta a Vinicius. Digo que
Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, giants of the game, ended 2-2 when they met here 6 years ago. And here's the chance inside of the post, and Rodrigo, and somehow he's kept it out. Neuer, the inside of the post from Vinicius Junior. And how often there for Vinicius Junior defending at the other end for Nacho. Kane! Oh, that's almost crept in. That's outstanding from Kane. He got a touch, probably from Lunin. But didn't he? Vinicius whipped in towards Rodrigo. That's a brilliant save.
Great save again.
Manuel Neuer outstanding. That little near post touch from Rodrigo, so close.
Yeah, better angle hit.
Back, that's good defending by Bellingham. Picked up now by Masraoui, who shoots, and saved by Lunin. Tonight, we're on opposite sides that day. Davis gets the shot in. And Danny Carvajal got a piece of it which just made it float. Yeah, and he does, you know, and he skinned him again, and he pulls it square, and it's not a go at the other end with Harry Kane, and he can shrug Mendy aside. Kane shoots, and down goes Lunin, and then over goes Kane. Vinicius said, I'm not bothered, I'll take all three of you on. And slides it in, just wide. Rodrigo, he can't believe it.
Yeah, they had three mark and Vinicius, they still couldn't.
Rodrigo, good save. There. Vinicius Junior to terrorise again. Brilliant run, great save. Neuer. Wow, what a goal that would have been. Neuer outstanding, but the ability of Vinicius Junior there forever. Here's Jamal Musiala. Good opportunity this, it's a good save by Lunin as well. Well, just like that, we see the attacking threat of Bayern Munich. And takes on Rudiger and shoots. Oh, brilliant! Wow! Oh my, what a strike! The first time that Alphonso Davies has ever scored a goal in the Champions League, and he picks this stadium on this night against this team, and that's just taken by him. The game now up against Kimmich, shooting as well, dropped it, there's the chance of the equaliser! It's a howler from Manuel Neuer, and it's a goal for Joselu in the semi-final. Off the bench is Real Madrid's hero, but Neuer, who show up and saves the day for Bayern in big. Twisting and turning and looking for him. Rudiger fits it. Oh, 2-1! Offside! Won't count. Joselu. Heartbreak for Real Madrid. Wait, it's gone to red, the reviews. It's a goal! It's a goal! Joselu! Unbelievable scenes in the Santiago Bernabeu. The stadium, and inside right stadium is a picture. Dortmund's yellow wall has been moved to North London. Behind, and this is a glorious chance, and he's around Courtois. The angle against him, and Carvajal got over.
Well, he's got to go the other way. He's in his whole momentum.
Since won it back again. Fulkrug hits the post, and again, but nobody there to put it in. Ferland Mendy. But that goal of Real Madrid is suddenly living a very charmed life. Catch him, and he in! Courtois save, Fulkrug!
Exciting players.
It goes for Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo is climbing Carvajal's shot! And Madsen, oh, come on.
Adeyemi. And turned away by Courtois. Fulkrug.
Corner taken by Kroos and flicked on by Carvajal! And Real Madrid lead the Champions League final. And a man born in Madrid who's won the competition with them 5 times before. Final. And here's Camavinga keeping the ball in play. And Bellingham with a chance, and Bellingham puts it wide. And that might just have been the moment that they could start a... Toni Kroos, saved by Kerbel. Camavinga with the shot, oh, tipped over the bar by Kerbel. He's never scored in the Champions League. Camavinga starts to take the corner with Real Madrid ahead. Flicked on again, saved by Kerbel, clawed away. It was given away by Madsen. Bellingham, here's Vinicius Junior, great chance, 2-0. And the young man who was raised in the favelas of Rio de Janeiro scores for the second time in a Champions League final in the white of Real Madrid. Seconds away from starting the celebrations. There's the full-time whistle, and the Kings have regained their...
We come back into the game. They got the goal from the unlikeliest of source, with a header from Carvajal, and then...
Little. Nacho raises the Champions League trophy in the air. The Kings are back on the throne. The confetti rain.